Hey there guys, Knights here, and welcome to my series 5 of the Unity Coder beginner tutorial series. Throughout this series, we would be going to all of the coding related stuffs, learning about the programming for the scratch, the progress to the create detailed coding for your own project. If you want to create your own game and script but not to show where to start, this is the series for you. Each of the section of the course is broken down into the simple and easy follow videos. We would go over step by step how we can create a functional and fantastic 4K video game out of everything you need to bring out it to life. There are a whole of work ahead, awesome things we need to set up, and ranging from script as a behavior component to the switching statement. Throughout the series, we would be going through script and behavioral component, variables and functions, conversion and syntax, C# versus Java syntax, if statements, loop, scope and accessory modifier, abort and start, fix, update and update, vector maths, enabling and disabling component, activating the game object, translate and rotate, look at linear interpolation, destroy, get key and get button, get access, on mouse down, on mouse up, get component, delta type, class arrays, invoke, enumerator, switch statements. Unity is a cross-platform game engine developed by the Unity Technologies, which is the primary used for the developed for the both 3-dimensional and 2-dimensional video games and simulating for computers, consoles and mobile devices. First announced only for OS X at Apple Worldwide Developed Conference in 2005. It has since been extended to the target to 27 platforms in 6th major version of the Unity used as a release. For a list of the games made with Unity is listed in the description below. Want to check out? Unity is the multi-purpose game development engines that supports 2D and 3D graphics, dropping the objects, functions and into these for the scripting using to the objects. For to another program language which supports as a bool, which is the accelerated with the release of the Unity 5, and the JavaScript, which is started by at its deprecation process in the August 2017 after the release of Unity 2017.1 and .2. So it says that you are only assessed with C# but not with the Java and Go. So it's a good with using a C#. It's also a good language to learn. So we would be going through in the future videos. By the way, C# is a general purpose object-oriented programming language. It is developed in the team work by the vendors. The most recent version of the C# 27.2, which is also released in 2017, also with the compatible with Visual Studio 2017 version 15.5. The core syntax of the C# language is similar to the other C style that's C language such as C, C++ and Java. Also remember that semicolons are used to denote the end of the statements. Curly brackets are used to the group statements to group them statements. Statements are commonly grouped into the methods or functions made into the class and class information namespace. Variables are assigned to an equal sign but comparing using a to convocation equal symbol. So square curly brackets are used to in the use of case of always both of the declare to end and also get a variable at the given index in one of them. By design, C# in the programming language that's mostly directly reflected into the underlying conflicted so CLI, so common language interstructure. Most of its interstatic type correspond to the value type implemented by CLI framework. However, the language specification does not state the code generation requirement for the compiler. Then it does not state that a C# compiler must target a common language runtime or generate a common intermediate language or CLI. A C# compiler could generate a mechanic that converts the C# code into a machine language, that machine code like a traditional language. And also you will certain you are expected with a C++ and C can be used the C#. It's pretty easy. And also remember that we are going to be using some other statements, just do remember that. But it is not going to very much easy, but it should be easy as you understand further. By the way, C# supports a strongly variable declaration with a keyboard called var new square curly brackets followed by the collectional initializations. So C# also supports things such as boolean. So you can use the boolean calls as a bool, or you can use as a sign for while and if statements to compare else and if, and for the bool true or false. C# namespace provides the simple level of coding isolations of a Java package or a C++ namespace, which used very similar to the rules and features to the package. I'm really excited to get it out to you guys. Simply get over to my next video in the playlist to get started. And once again guys, thank you for watching. Be awesome and keep creating. EDU Nihal Knight signing out. This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page, is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on the main social media.